Welcome to Behind the Shears with Jen and Jenn's Pup and Suds. Today I am here with RVSteveTravels, my awesome brother-in-law, whom I love dearly. So let's just kind of dig right in. Okay. You are a full-timer. So can you explain what that means?
Basically, a full-timer is someone that no longer resides at a traditional household, sticks and bricks as it's called. Camper.
Tiny house.
Okay.
We're talking about traveling with pets because we also camp quite frequently, and we have a plethora of dogs. So you have 2 cats.
Yes.
What are their names?
Jax and Jaeger.
Oh.
Now, not to be confused with Eric's Jax, because my Jax goes back before I even Eric's show. His name's Jax as well, just like Nomadic, Fanatic. So
yes, he's referring to Eric from Nomadic, Fanatic. My husband and I watch him. You watch him.
He's a good friend of mine.
He's fantastic. Love him. So, how long does it take pets? Specifically, how long did it take yours to get accustomed to being on the road?
Typically, I would say a couple weeks, and to get used to the fact of kind of moving around as you're driving around, yes, exactly. Of course, once you get parked somewhere at a campground, it's just normal. You know, they look out the window or sit on the dash and look out and don't know any different. You know, they're usually happy at that point. So.
Well, usually when you go to a campground, you're there for an extended period of time. And like with us, when we camp, the most we do is like 3 to 4 weeks at a time. But usually it's shorter trips.
Right.
So our dogs don't really have the time to get used to it.
Right.
So speaking of that, do campgrounds allow pets?
Yes, most of them that I've found. I think usually the general rules around 2 dogs. Now cats, of course, they stay indoors, so you know they don't really go walking or whatever. When it comes time for their duty, you know, every campground has their own specific rules for, you know, maybe a designated area, a fenced-in area, maybe just a walk area. Some provide the bags where you know pick up their business. And, so, but if not, of course, I would. It's always a good idea to. Anyway, you don't want people coming behind and stepping, and you know.
Yeah, you definitely want to clean up after your pet. Even at the salon, we installed a potty little area thing where it has the bags, the trash can, like you would normally see at any public
park or
at any public place. It's just nice to be able to clean that up, and we have biodegradable bags that we use.
Nice.
So that way they're not sitting in a trash dump.
Landfill somewhere.
Exactly.
It'll all decompose together.
So my next question, we all like to keep our pets healthy. What is the best way that you found to keep track of their shot records while you're traveling?
Well, of course, you know, you have the paper copies. Excuse me, you have the paper copies. But one thing that we've done is actually either use the iPad or my phone, and you can just take a picture of that record and keep it in a separate folder, you know, on your device, on your mobile device, whatever you have. And that way, plus you can just carry that. You're going to have that with you more than likely when you go to the office. You know, if they ask for it, it's right there. Of course, you had the hard copy if they needed it, but that's been something that's been helpful for us.
The vet that we go to, they actually keep online records, so we can log in and get track of their records anywhere, which is really nice and really convenient. But one thing you kind of have to be mindful of is if you're traveling to Canada, you need to make sure if you're driving to another country like Canada or Mexico, you understand what their shot records are and what they require.
Very good.
So that's one thing to
very good.
keep track of. And as you know, we have 6 dogs now. So sometimes we'll leave a few of them home with Uncle Steven, and and he will take care of a couple of them, and we will take a couple. The ones that are younger, the older ones like to be at home. They're retired, so you know they like to sleep all day. They're tenured, as I like to say.
Yeah, they don't want to be all up in that. Yeah.
No, absolutely not. They would much rather be cuddled up at home in something that's not moving.
Yes.
But
sure.
Yeah, exactly. So we learned earlier about full timing, and you have your own YouTube channel.
Yes.
RVSteveTravels. Can you tell us more about what you do on there, all the fun things that you do?
Right now we're stationary here in Florida, actually building a new bus. So it's quite the challenge to get everything together, install everything, and make it an RV, make it a home. So right now we're kind of stationary. We've been here since November of 2017. So hopefully once that build is done, which that's on my channel as well, the build process. It's been a little slow due to the rain and the heat and everything we have here in Florida currently in the summer. It's been a slow go process, so hopefully here soon that'll get back going again and I can start posting more videos. But I have some Disney. I used to work at Disney. I was there for 5 years, so I have some Disney stuff on there, a little bit of, I don't know if I have any Dollywood. I was at Dollywood for 2 seasons. They don't really consider them years because they're only from March to December, or January 1st. So, but I was there 2 seasons. So I don't know if I have a lot on my Facebook, but I don't know if I've actually transferred them to YouTube yet. But so basically my travels just here in the Southeast. Hopefully want to go out west someday. That would be like my ultimate goal whenever the bus is done, so we'll see.
No, and you want to do some fun things around Florida, really show people what there is to do in Florida besides the beach and Disney and all of that. Kind of all the little things that you wouldn't normally think of. Ybor City is super historic, and some really good eats down there. And you want to go to a lot of the state parks and a lot of day trips.
I'm going to start doing that.
Yes. I'm excited. Well, I want to thank my awesome brother-in-law, Steven.
Thank you.
RVSteveTravels. Check it out, definitely. He is wonderful, and for explaining to us about traveling with your pets, which is really important, and I think we learned quite a few things. Remember, if you like my channel and RVSteveTravel, please subscribe, and I'm going to be